Hey, Pussinet, new little video. It has arrived, and as you can see, I completed it. So I bought a bug out roll to encourage Canadian prepper with his good idea and stuff, and I thought it was actually it really worked good. So I bought one. I filled it out, as you can see, even extra filled it. I wanted to show you what's inside, and basically this is how this is gonna work, and this is what the idea was great. So it's gonna stay like this, ready in one of my closet, but it's kind of supplement. So as itself, if really I have to go very quickly, I can grab this. That's the idea of it. So my system works a little bit different than most people, because people call it bug out bag, get home bag, whatever. I go by time. It's easier for me because you can calculate what it is and it tells you what's the purpose of it. So I got a 72-hour bag, which is kind of my travel bag. It's airplane safe, so I can carry it and stuff, and it's my I carry it every day when I travel in town and stuff. So it's very urban, but it is made so that it can span 72 hours, especially that we're in an earthquake zone over here. So once I cross the waterway here, it would be a trouble to get back home if an earthquake would happen, because pretty much the whole region here has a lot of bridge that gets to downtown. So if I'm downtown, to get back to my home, because now I'm on the other side of the water, would be very hard. So this is why I carry that bag every time I travel, and it looks again urban and everything. I did videos on that. So this is the step up, because in my home I keep the 2 months supply, which I made a video that I finally achieved the food for 2 months. I got more than medical supplies for that. Actually, I'm kind of working on the bag. I bought a brand new bag, and I'm trying to work with the system of color and stuff as the urban prepper. And so, but this is the bag in between. So this is the 1 week bag. So the purpose of this bag would be, I have to go out for whatever reason, I have to leave the home. My 2 months bag is mobile, so if I have time, so for example, if I know something is coming ahead or something, and I have access to a car, grab the car. Everything is in containers that can be moved out, but it wouldn't be very portable. Like, I could probably have a sled or carry it, but it would be very heavy. It's probably in the 100 pounds, like 150 pounds kit. So I think just the radio is mobile, I think in itself, because the battery was about 30 pounds. So just that alone is close to 50 pounds in gear. But it makes it mobile, so that means if I have to move location and I have a mean of vehicle, I can move. This is the portable version. So I always have a bag ready, because when I go hiking and stuff, I always have a bag ready with all my gear in, and all my stuff is in a closet pretty much ready. So if I would have, let's say, 5 minutes or 10 minutes warning that I have to leave here very quickly for whatever reason, I would fill out my one of my big, I think it's a 60-liter backpack, and with my usual hiking gear, and this would come extra. So basically this supplement that. So that's why it will look very minimal, but basically think it's more like a backup, because usually I would have, like, for example, a tent. So shelter is very minimal in this, but I would have a tent that I would carry. But really, if I don't have time for whatever reason, I'm really cut, like I got like 2 seconds to leave this place, I would grab this and leave. So this is why this is attached to this, so it's in one package. I don't need to think, and I can leave over there. So that's the purpose of this roll. So and it's for 1 week. So basically, to supplement me for about 1 week and maybe a little bit longer. It's kind of for one person, but it could be stretched to two. And yeah, so let's go through the roll and see how I organize it. So this is the roll and stuff, and I bought it black because again, I don't want to attract too much attention with the camouflage color and stuff, because I want to be able to, if I would carry it, as you saw, like what it is if I take off the bottle and stuff, it looks just like a messenger bag. So if I would have to just walk in town, it would look pretty suspicious. So this is why I bought black. Also, one of the panel is red, and this is to do an hybrid system towards with the Urban Prepper and Canadian Prepper. So basically the red is all my medical gear. So basically if you take the red, because basically how the roll comes, if I understood correctly the system, how I purchase it, this is the main roll. Then you can buy separately two other add-on. This one and this with the big panels with it. So this is my medical gear, and so this is why it's in the red. And when I purchased it, I thought that I bought green for this, but it looks like it didn't. It's not much of a big issue. But I thought I bought, because it was like not the camouflage one, but the regular green. So I'll let it undo. Because this is my food supplies. So basically what I have in here, Mountain House, I also have like squeaky cups. The other thing I got in here is a whole bag of green, I think those not green beans, but some dry beans of some sort. So I got this here, and I also have a small stove, like I forgot the name of it, but the you can put like twigs in it and everything. So or multi things, and it's in this pocket over here, and basically you put it together. So basically in this pocket here I got enough meal for about a week. So I got like a whole bunch of breakfast. I put a little bit of everything here just to see if it works, but I'll be purchasing more specific ones. But I got like enough in here to supply to have like a week of, like I was saying, Mountain House and dehydrated food. I also put a folding, and you can see I pretty much packed it pretty good. I folded a tinfold kind of basket that you buy like for like at the dollar store and stuff. And so, in case, again, I usually carry all my gear for the camping, but if I don't have this, I can still boil water. And with all this, all I need is water, because my system is all freeze dry, so that means I don't need to boil it or anything like that. So basically all I need, boil water, put that inside there. I then have the first aid, and basically what I focus, because again this is a supplement of my kit, so what I had, and I may do a video just on that, because all the other stuff people kind of know what it is, but I'll probably do a separate video just on what's inside there. Actually, I'll do a video, so it'll be part 2 of this, I guess. So the purpose of this, because I have a first aid kit that I'll bring when I do outdoors, and so the kit that I have in here is to increase to long term. So for example, in here all I have is supplement dressings. Then I have more advanced hydration ways, and if you ever follow my channel and stuff, I'm not a believer in IV starts, in self-reliance, and if you want to see, I got videos on that. So I got stuff for subcutaneous infusion or through an NG, and I'll show that again in the video. And this little metal thing, and I'm cool that I can pull it in there. Basically, this is, I think, World War II. In this era, basically, this I can sterilize instrument on the go. That was the purpose of it. It was a sterilizing instrument in the field. I bought that a long time ago on eBay, and it's been kind of moving in different kits, but now I'm glad it's in my kit. So basically now I can sterilize instrument, but that means I can also sterilize dressings or whatever with steam. So that's what this thing is. And I got stethoscopes and stuff like that. So that's this kit, and again I'll do a separate video just on that, being a medical dressing, and it's all in the red. So for example, if I'm with somebody else, I say go grab the red, I got my whole kit in there. So that was the purpose of that. And this is what I got initially, because if you follow the color of prepping from the Urban Prepper, green is food. So I was hoping to get green for that pocket, and so basically green would have been my food. This would be, and this is black is for tools, which is kind of over here. I'll have a quick talk on the two items that was outside. So this is a, I think it's 9.8, 8 millimeters, sorry. So it's a 20 meter, 8 millimeter dynamic rope, static rope, sorry. So I always carry this, less here because it's not as high mountain, but when I used to live in Alberta, when I did a lot of scrambling, I used to carry that with me. This rope was, it's 20 meters, so it's not as big as the big one, but it gives you enough so that you can do self-rescues or things like that. And being in a region that is still mountains, it could be helpful for either lowering people or to bring people up or bring gear up, or even to cross rivers. That could be useful as well. And because it was good for glacier travel, if it gets wet, it's not as damaging than other ropes that are a little bit more absorbent. And just 20 meters is actually a pretty good size. So lightweight, carry, able to do stuff, so multi-purpose, so made it in the bag. And this here is the lifesaver. As you can see, it had a lot of abuse. Basically, I'll put a link down from a TED Talk that I saw, that basically you unscrew this thing over here, you put your water over there, and basically you pump that stuff, and the filtering over here pretty much can transform any water into drinkable water. So now I have 1 liter portable stuff. It has its own strap I can carry on me, but I can basically clean any kind of water that I have over here. So we'll do a part 2 to talk more about what's in this part, and then we'll do a part 3 just for the dressing.